This is a bad angle. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, and I'm sorry, but I have a story time for you. My boyfriend cheated on me. That's what I'm going to title this video. And I messed up so bad. I had to do this 4 times. The first 3 times was like at 2 minutes 55 seconds or whatever. And then the 4th time was at 7 minutes. So I have to redo this. I feel like it's best to start fresh. Whatever, I can make this video better. But I just been inspired from the Gabby Show. As you know, Gabby Hanna. She does the storytime videos. I was actually watching a couple of those. I'm like, you know what? That's a good way to get some aggression out of you. You know, to be able to explain, like, you know, just to talk about things. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So that's what I'm doing today. My boyfriend cheated on me. Oh god, there's like a hair. So basically, is this off? Okay, yeah. This is. So I'm gonna name this guy. I use these 3 names so many times. I'm not gonna give away my best friend's name. I feel like if I accidentally use it, I'm sorry. You don't know who it is, but all the other people, I'm just not gonna use their name. So, Adam, the guy that I dated, my best friend Emily, I'm gonna name her Emily, and her boyfriend Brian. So, Emily and Brian were dating at the time, and me and Adam didn't even met. And we only met twice. The first time was at Emily's boyfriend's house, Brian. And we went there and we had a great time. We all hung out, whatever. And then we left. Oh, and my boyfriend, I did not mention this in the last 4 times. My boyfriend, his name was Steven. Me and Steven were dating for almost 3 weeks. But at the time we were dating at our first week. And we were there, like, he was with us, and we were going outside, and all of a sudden, Adam was out there, which is Brian's best friend, and I don't know who he was. I was like, who is this? Who the fuck is this? Like, how is he gonna fit in the car? I managed to fit in the car. I had to sit on Steven's lap. That's the story. But, we got home, all safe and sound. At first, when I seen, Adam, I was like, I don't want to think this of a boyfriend. I said, but he's cute. He's cute. And then apparently after I got dropped off, he was talking, I think in front of my boyfriend at the time. I was like, she's cute. And then when I got told this, when I got told that, I was like, he thinks the same thing. But I think Adam was dating somebody at the time. But anyways, second time we met, me and Emily, my dad drove us to Brian's house, and we hung out. Adam was there, getting ready to go to work. We all hung out, talked until he had to leave. And he had to leave in like 15 minutes, so it was like not that much time. And we were just talking, just mingling, whatever, before he had to go to work. And yeah, that was basically the second time. I hung out the rest of the time. I went to my friend's house to spend the night. Emily, it was all good. After that, me and I almost said his name. Me and Adam, the first time we met, he added me on Facebook, and we messaged. We're like, hi. We barely talked. It was like, it was weird. And then after the second time, he started talking to me a little bit more, and then it kind of escalated. That's the word. I was thinking of the word. We were escalating. Everything's good. I started liking him. And then my friend Emily was like, hey, what was she like? I literally said this like 4 times. Oh yeah, she was like, so Adam's talking about you a little bit. Like, she was just asking me things like, do you like him? Do you plan on dating him? Trying it out over? I said, I don't know, because me and Steven broke up, like, the second time that I went there we broke up. So, we already been broke up for almost 2 weeks. And I was like, I don't know, because he broke up with me, and I was really, like, I wasn't really heartbroken, but I was crying. I was really upset, and like a breakup, whatever. It's like the only breakup I cried over. Because I haven't felt a connection like that. It's hard to explain. I did not have a strong connection, but I thought we were going to be together longer, basically. He wasn't going to break up with me, but just the way he did it, it really hurt me. But anyways, that's a different video story time. Back to this. Basically, Emily was telling me how Adam, I think, liked me, I'm trying to remember, because it's really hard to remember. This person walking. But it was like, are you thinking about doing that? I was like, I don't know, because I got a relationship and I don't want to be hurt like that again. I don't know. She's like, okay. She's like, well, at least will you try it? I said, yeah, I guess I'll try it. Or she's like, or at least talk to him. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll talk, whatever. And she's like, okay. And obviously she told Adam. And Adam texted me saying, hey, well, this was after we were on the phone for 4 hours that night. It was like, so are we talking? Are we talking? I said, I guess we could be talking. He's like, okay, cool. So we started talking for about a week. Then we started dating the following couple days. But it wasn't me willingly because, well, obviously it's my freaking decision. But Emily was like, hey, to Nick, like, hey, ask her out. And Brian was like, ask her out. And we were all on a group call, all 4 of us. And then Brian left on and off, but left at the time. And then he asked me out whenever Emily left. And I said yes. And so we got together on a Sunday, and I ended it on a Wednesday because I did not like him. Like, I just wasn't ready for a relationship. And yeah, I just wasn't ready. And he was understandable about it. He's like, okay, that's cool. I said, but we could still be friends. We could probably still talk later on or whatever. He's like, okay, that's fine. And then when we all got on the 3 call, me, Emily, and Adam were all on a 3 call. And then he was just making me feel guilty, like, yeah, well, she broke up with me, so, like, I don't know, like, just what we were talking about, he would be like, she was saying, like, oh, we can go on a double date, or we can go hang out, and then he'll be like, oh, well, she broke up with me, so, and I was just like, what? Like, that has nothing to do with us being together. We could still all hang out. But he didn't see it like that. And he was just being fake. He was just telling Emma, like, Emily was like, oh, like he was telling her, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, oh, yeah, it sucks that she broke up with me, it really pissed me off, and then she'd be like, oh, she's just not ready, and then he'd be like, yeah, but, fucking sucks, and then just like, I'm like, yeah, it does, well, I told you from the start, I even told him from the start, I said, I'm not ready for a relationship, I said, I'll try it out, but I should have told him, I should have said, if it doesn't last long, I'm sorry, but I didn't say that. So, I did not tell you this, but while we were dating, he obviously cheated on me, and these are the messages. I'm going to read the main ones. Why is it upsetting? She said her thing, I'm not going to say it. He said, I understand, but if he isn't treating you how you should be treated, then there's no reason to extend your sorrow. Emily and Brian weren't really, they were kind of complicated. They were still together, but he was just not giving her the right respect that she wanted. It was all a mess. And they were basically talking about that, and then it went to this, saying, I understand I'm not going to read her message, I'm going to read what he said, because I'm not accidentally expose any names or whatever. But he was like, I understand, I'm not saying this because I want to do it, it's just like, what if we did stuff in secret? Excuse me? When I read that message, oh, by the way, sorry to backtrace this, but she showed me all these, oh shit, I can't show you that, but all these messages, it was the 3rd time, this was almost 2 weeks after me and Steven broke up, and I met Steven, not that, but me and Steven broke up, almost been 2 weeks, and we went to Brian's house, and after we hung out, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with my own story. It was not... Oh, by the way, whenever Adam was there, my dad did not drive us there. I'm so confusing the story. I'm so sorry, but this is my first time doing a story time. But anyways, my dad drove us to Brian's house, and he drove us back, and I spent the night with Emma. Emily's. That, on our way back, that's when she told me, and she showed me these messages. And I said, Dad, let's go to his house. He's like, no, we're not going to anybody's house. And then Emma's like, Jill. I was like, no, this pisses me off. He does not just cheat on me and think he can get away with it. And I tried to confront him about it later on in the future, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, but yeah, the second time I seen Adam, Brian ended up driving us home. My dad drove us there, but Brian drove us home. I'm sorry. That was a confusion. I did not spend that with Emily's that night. Anyways, back to the thing. He was saying, like, she was like, no. Like, this is the only parts we're really going to say. She said no. He's like, how do you think that'll go down with this emoji? And then he was like, I mean, what do you think would happen? Getting your ass kicked by me, that's what would happen. And she was like, yeah, like, she was just awkward. She was just saying, yeah, like, trying to keep it going so he would say more stuff, and then she would show me. He was like, you could secretly talk to me, and I can show you how you're supposed to be treated. Please give it a try. He was asking me if I cared to hit up my ex. Thinks she's cute and all that. And I told him I didn't care. This is, if you guys break up, I think you're absolutely beautiful, and I honestly was truly jealous of Ryan. Why did you tell us whenever we weren't together? Actually, before we got together, he actually started liking her. He was like, I guess talking to Jill, me, was my way of saying I can't have you because you were his, but now you're no one's. I gotta persuade you into talking to you. I don't think they were dating at the time. I think it was complicated. I think they're taking a break. She was like, what? He's like, never mind, I'm sorry. She was like, no, what? He's like, I said, I guess, oh yeah, I already explained that to you, whatever. And he's like, yes, I really want to talk to you and all that. And then she's like, we can't though. And he's like, I feel like we fit better into a relationship than you and Brian and Jill and I. And she was like, how though? He said, we seem to get along more. We talk all the time every day. And I know for a fact I can treat you better. Then, after we broke up, we got into an argument. What was I going to say after that? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going with the story. After that, he was, like, saying, like, he was, like, cussing me out, saying he was going to send someone to beat my ass whenever I didn't even do anything. I was just defending myself because he was attacking me. So I'm like, okay. I blocked him for 2 weeks, maybe, around there. And then he sent this paragraph to Emily saying, like, he really likes me and he's really sorry and he really, you know, he really likes me. Like, this was literally 2 weeks ago, maybe less than 2 weeks ago, saying that he was falling for me on the slide of love, all this stuff. And I didn't even talk to him for like 2 fucking weeks. And he was saying, oh shit. He was saying that he was going to buy me flowers, chocolates, go to her house, give them to me, ask her on I'm talking about me, by the way, ask me out on a date, and all this stuff. I was not okay with that because I was grounded, and I wasn't even supposed to be talking to anybody. No. He was going to try to give me a kiss and all this stuff. Emily was saying, Jill likes you okay, but wasn't ready for a relationship. She was in a relationship before she got with you, and she was going back to talking to, like, you. Basically, you know, you get the point of the story. And then me and him got, but he was just trying to beg me back, and I was like, no, you cheated on me. I haven't been cheated on in a long time. I don't like being cheated on at all. It just made me feel really, like, I just don't forgive people that do that. And I forgave him, and me and him are actually not okay right now. We're not that okay, because he blamed me for something. We got into argument last night. Whatever, that'll be another story. But anyways, this has to be cut down. But at the end of the story, I would like to thank you guys for watching. If you want any more story times, comment down below, or I'll probably end up just doing them anyways. But I love you guys. Bye.